Well, I'm back. Internet took a shit. Fantastic. Seems everything's running fine now, so let's finish this mission. Let's see, where do I need to go? Somewhere around there? Going the wrong way. Rations? Hand us over, rookie. Let's see. Biscuits, anchovies. Ooh. Fairy apples. It's been ages since me and my boys last sunk our teeth into some of these. Fresh fruit is so hard to come by these days, with the beastmen always ambushing our supply routes. Speaking of supply routes, you hear if those documents got to Benedict Watchtower? Don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Alright, I'll fill you in, rookie. But none of this leaves this place, you hear me? To the southwest of here, there's another watchtower, only unlike this one, the Benedict Watchtower periodically receives communications from headquarters. Why, you ask? Well, it all has to do with that prestigious tactician they have locked up down there. Word has it that he was convicted of some terrible crime, but his exceptional knowledge in beastman tactics has forced the president into relying on his advice when forming new battle strategies. Now think about it. What if the citizens of the Republic were to find out about this? That the president was putting himself above the laws of our forefathers. In a time of war, distrust in our leaders is the last thing we need. If any of those communications were to fall into the wrong hands, all hell will break loose. Hey, I just had an idea. My duties bind me to this watchtower, but you're free to come and go as you please, right? Would you mind going down to Benedict Watchtower and asking the courier Roderick if this week's communication arrived? So that tower's right here somewhere. Centurion Gebhardt asked you to come all the way here and check on the status of the communication? The Centurions always worrying too much. We're 5 of the division's finest guarding that missive as it makes its way here. Nothing could go wrong. The Decurion, I just received a call on the emergency link shell line. A party of turtlebacks ambushed a unit transporting the President's communications. Damn! The Metalworks has already dispatched another unit to retrieve the missive, but they have not yet been able to locate the perpetrators. The unit is currently en route to a turtleback stronghold to the northeast. They should arrive shortly. Wait, but what of the camp to the west? Have they dispatched a second unit? Due to the lack of intel on the size of the ambush party, our FFXI felt that it was too dangerous to divide our forces. But we need someone there now. Sir, yes sir. I will get back on the link shell and request another unit, and we'll just have to cross our fingers and hope they listen. The private's right. If the Metalworks hasn't sent anyone by now, it means they have no one to spare. That means we can only sit back and pray that our unit made the right decision, because if they didn't, and that communication is taken into the western camp, that means we can only sit back and blah 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 blah. Okay. Stop right there. I think you have something of mine. Now we can play nice, and you can hand it over, or we can play rough. Your choice, Turtleback. He chose poorly. Now for the communication. Excellent. It still seems to be in one piece. If these were to fall into the hands of their elite guard, we'd be paying for it in blood. Thanks for your help, soldier. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been able to catch the turtle before he crawled back into his pond. Or did I missed it? Fuck is the entrance? Welcome back, rookie. I read the Prefectus report. It seems you brought us some time. By keeping that thieving turtleback company until the cavalry arrived. Well done. Your initiation is complete. Consider yourself the newest member of the Fighting Fourth. And here's a bronze ribbon of service to commemorate the occasion. Talk to evaluation official Annabelle for the fine print. Now, for your real responsibilities, we need you out there fighting in the Allied campaign. It's time to show those beastmen we won't forget what they did to our brothers and sisters in Grauberg. Head over to the next window and speak with Legion Engineer Aurelius, soldier. Greetings, I'm Scarlet CA, Campaign Arbiter for the Allied Forces. To ensure prompt transportation to the front lines, I have been given clearance to teleport troops to locations on the Kuon and Mindarsha theaters. Ah, I see that you currently proffer your services to another nation. If you wish to join our noble ranks, you must first sever all ties with that organization and pledge allegiance to the Crimson Lions. Only then will you be allowed to walk the path of initiation. Is this what you wish? Yes. You shall now be granted the opportunity to prove your worth. Only after you have done so will you be admitted to the ranks of the Rams. Now let us begin. Did you not witness the conflagration that scorched the early morning heavens? The Bastokan heretics have once again defied the laws of the benevolent Altana with their godless war machines. Can you be so certain? Hestra Falcat? To me, it closely resembled a great fiery dragon diving down to seize her prey. Mayhap it was a wicked omen, portending the advent of a great evil. The eyes of the youth see only that which they wish. 'Twas not a mysterious weapon or a portent of doom. 'Twas the smoldering carcass of a flying wooden beast, I tell you. Gods forfend, Sir Rakelisayant. Are you to have us believe that trees can fly? Why, I apologize for the intrusion. Gossip runs rampant among our ranks, but there is little we can do to stop it. However, this time there seems to be some truth behind the prattling of the knights, for our scouts also recorded countless sightings of this queer phenomenon. Unfortunately, the details contained in these reports were quite sketchy. Some claimed the flames to be a weapon of some sort, while others swore it was a hideous demon spawned from the loins of the Shadow Lord himself. Whatever the case, it is our duty to determine the truth behind this episode and quell the rumors surrounding it before unwanted panic spreads to the common folk. And that shall be your test. I wish you to travel to the nearby halt and search for clues. Once you have found at least 3 leads, report back to me. I shall be waiting here. King's forest crawling with orcs. Take care, lest you find yourself roasting on a spit over one of their campfires. Or would you rather stay within the walls and brave the wilds? I'll continue. Let me get the coverage mod that's right over here. I'm gonna take a quick little break. Alright, sorry about that. Will be the last time? So I gotta go H8. So there were crabs at one point. What seems to be the wing of a wooden propeller lies within the ditch before you. Charred propeller. Then I go to I8. Let's keep heading east. At the base of the waterfall. A half melted brass plate with the letters EOS engraved upon it lies in the ditch before you. Oxidized plate. J7. Western corner of the grid in a small shrub. Greetings, fair traveler. My people would entreat thy assistance and offer rich reward in return. Thou should speak with my sister Callisto, who abides in Grauberg's Witchfire Glen. Pixie. Several crystals are deeply embedded in the charred piece of wood lying before you. Piece of shattered lumber. Excuse me. Welcome back, Kalina. Were you successful in your investigation? Why, this looks like a blade of a windmill, but the closest one lies hundreds of miles away in the Conscatet Highlands. In these crystals, the formation seems to have continued growing even after they pierce the wood. Finally, this plate. I believe I can make out the letters E, O, and S. Eos? What in Benedil could it mean? I see one of your recruits has come across some items of ours. If you would be so kind as to hand them over immediately. Stand down, knave. Stand down, knave. State your name and whence you came. And this would be a portion of the right propeller. I clearly expressed my doubts about the pliability of elm. Do not make me repeat myself. Our fears as to the fate of the EOS are confirmed. Spencer! I apologize for my colleague's lack of refinement. The items you have recovered are lawful property of the Archduke of Juno and must be transported back to the Duchy for further study. Absurd! Your laws have no authority here in Sandoria. Now be gone at once before I am inclined to use force. Captain, you will abide by the wishes of our venerable guest from Juno. Commander, but I... That is enough, Sir Mankalite. What is your duty as Royal Knights Captain? Sir! To protect the king and enforce his will. But I do not see... His Majesty has granted the Ducal Ambassadors full authority regarding this investigation. Impertinence will not be tolerated. Huh? An outrage? With what manner of sophistries have these fiends poisoned our king? I will ignore that outburst, Sir Knight. Now, I believe you heard the commander, and hand over the items. Rankily reluctantly hands Gerwolf the char propeller, the piece of shattered lumber, and the oxidized plate. On behalf of the Archduke, I thank the Royal Knights for their assistance in this matter, and as a precaution, we ask that you do not speak of your findings to anyone. Understood? The incorporation of additional control flaps in conjunction with an upgrade from Elm to Mahawk. Spencer, let us be on our way. Hold, outsiders. Might you be speaking to us, Commander? You have warned right your welcome, travelers. Do not expect a reprise of the King's generosity should another misfortune befall your nation. I shall relate that to the Archduke, sir. Good day. Ah, a new recruit, perhaps? I apologize for the display. However, it may pain us, but our first and foremost duty is to uphold the will of the king. Remember that. If there is anything else you require, speak with Lady Fiodi yonder. Lady Fiodi yonder. She will brief you on your new responsibilities. I commend you on your performance, Selena. You have displayed great courage and ingenuity, and proved your worth thricefold. You are hereby granted admission to the Knights of the Iron Ram. Congratulations. Not again. Am I dropping frames again? Okay. One of the Knights of the Iron Ram. The captain informed me that you will be along soon. What are freelances? Freelance is the collective term given to special units and individuals who have not pledged their allegiance to a single nation. While not necessarily our enemies, these groups do not fall under control of the Allied forces, preferring to choose their battles. Heroes for hire, you could say. However, their prowess on the battlefield is not to be underestimated. If you happen to come across one of these freelances in your journey, consider it your duty as a Knight of the Iron Ram to at least attempt to recruit their services. Perhaps your true heart and iron will lure them to our side. G7. Damn it, I was tricked. This is Watchdog Ellie. Have you come to view the orc prisoner? He's right over there. The warrior knights caught the fiend and threw him in a cage as a warning to his foul brethren. This orc appears to speak our language surprisingly well. You may approach if you wish. Blast! Someone's coming. Right, we're not done here, Darvile. Hello, kind stranger. Listen to my tale if it pleases you. I understand that you may be loath to believe one in my situation, but I am, in actual fact, an elven, a descendant of House Archaeot. This unlovely form is the result of a witch's curse. Behold the signet ring. It bears the coat of arms of the House of Archaeot, and is all I retain of my identity. The symbol of a unicorn adorns the ring. The temple knights here before you was the merciful Sir Darvile. He chose to believe my tale. He also chose to leave me with a ring of keys, including the one to this cage. Without a thought of his own position, Sir Darville is graciously allowing me one last look at the faces of my beloved family. I could not let fear make a mockery of his generosity. Yet, when I stretched out a hand to work the lock on the outside of the cage, I was stymied. These cursed orc's arms are as thick as a table hams. I could not fit my limbs through the bars. Ugh. I promised not to flee. Will you not open the cage in my stead? Give me the keys then. Thank you. I shall return the keys myself. I cannot have the guards believing you aided in my escape. No, I must away before the alarm is raised. Blessed child of Altana, if only I could meet you as my true self. Have a nice conversation with our orcish guest. Why did he learn to speak so eloquently, I wonder? The chatty orc has escaped, but not before releasing all the other prisoners. There's evidence at the scene that the orcs was supplied with a pinch of prison powder. We have a traitor in our midst. The escape was noticed after the changing of the guard. Could this have happened during my watch? We have every able-bodied temple knight available assigned to the search, but... If the knights choose to do nothing, then the young griffins will take matters into their own hands. Exenmeal, leave military matters to your elders. Now, return home and cease this unseemly conduct. That is your answer to everything, Father? It is the same tired answer you gave when... Exenmeal! Raha, what is afoot? Bistillat's work is complete. Truly? Yes. We must make haste up to the meeting place. It shall be the young griffins who end this war. The elders of this kingdom couldn't be trusted to lace their own boots. Who is that, you ask? That, my friend, is Count Aphonimil M. Architot, a royal knight and lord of the territory of Norvalen. I have only myself to blame for the behavior of my son and heir. Ever since the incident when the Bloodwing Horde enclosed the capital in their merciless grip, the streets have grown increasingly dangerous. Our high-ranking knights are being targeted by Thornberry assassins, while General Malkond of the Temple Knights was slain not 3 days ago. And now we have this incident with prisoners running free. The security of Sandoria is compromised. We must all be on our guard. The Count has not had time to rest since the Battle of Jugner. If he had but mobilized a larger force during that battle, the Knights of Norvalen might still be with us today. And with the loss of General Malkond, Count Architot, we will have a hard time coordinating the actions of the Royal and Temple Knights. It also appears we face a cunning adversary in the Orcs. The prison break is truly of their making. Perhaps the young Griffins will become our last bastion of hope. After all, I jest, of course. Who are the young Griffins? Ah, merely a name those enthusiastic youths have given to themselves. They employ the small courtyard further into Watchdog Alley as a meeting place. I hear they don't appreciate intrusion into their territory. Hold where you are, intruder. This is the territory of the young Griffins. State your business or be gone. Do you mind, Roland? You're awfully loud and it's very hard to concentrate. Now, if I push this while twisting that... The captain and lieutenant have returned. Young Griffins, fall in. Captain Exenmill, Lieutenant Rahal, welcome back from your missions. At ease, Sentinel Roland. Engineer Pristilot. Some quiet, if you please, Captain. Come out of there and let us see this. Exenmill? What is it? We have an intruder. Why is there an elder here? Sentinel Roland, you have not forgotten the third rule, I trust? No, sir. The third rule of the Young Griffins Charter states that no elder may be permitted entrance into our territory. Then why have you been remiss in your duty? You there. I know not your business here. but you are trespassing on John Griffin land. Begone at once. Begone, thought. Captain Nixonville. Now what? Royal Squire Altania approaches. Well, are we all playing nicely together? Your vigilance is to be commended, Sentinel Roland. You honor me, Squire Altania. Hello. Is this a new member of your merry band, Exenmeal? This cat? Most certainly not. She is trespassing in our territory. Is that so? Greetings, I am Altania of House Vorel, a royal squire. And you are? A pleasure to meet you, Elena. Squire Altania. Please interrogate the intruder elsewhere. Very well, no need to pull rank, Captain. Shall we speak where we shan't disturb our brave young knights? It appears some matter weighs heavily on your mind. Let the War Council come to order. You were taken in by an orc's trickery and aided in his escape. I find myself inclined to believe you. No one can invent such an unlikely tale. An orc bearing a unicorn signet ring and claiming to belong to the House Archeot. And then there's the matter of the Temple Knight Darville and his ring of keys. But how could this orc have the signet ring of House Archeot? It is carried on the person on Count Alphonamil at all times. And why would Sir Darville? I think I have an idea. Would you listen to my request? I want you to act as a guardian for these children. With all the strange happenings about the city these days, I fear for their safety. I should prefer to shoulder that responsibility myself, but my duties keep me busy. In return, I shall keep you part in the prison break just between you and me. Young Griffins, I told Lena you would allow her to join your order. You what? Squire Altania, this was not discussed. I shan't allow it. I support your decision, Captain Exenmeal. As do I. This flies in the face of everything for which the young Griffins stand. We are unanimous. The risk of embracing an untested stranger into our order are astro pish posh. Now stop being so unfriendly and welcome your new member. Now, I must return to my post. I do not want to hear of any bickering while I am gone. You cannot do this. Take this intruder with you. What do we do, Captain? Engineer Bistalot. Is your project truly complete? Yes, Captain. I had to leave some of the finer details to an expert. But now that I think about it, the construction should not have been so complicated. The shell, to start with, all I wanted to know was if it was finished or not. I know, Captain. I was merely testing your patience. You'll find the plumes d'or inside that box. Excellent. Intruder, Elena, have devised a way to test your suitability for the young Griffins. Are you sure about this, Captain? Positive. If this new recruit can follow my orders to the letter, I may just find a place for her at the next council meeting. Listen up, recruit. I have a task for you. You are to distribute these plumes d'or to the elders we name. They are simply good luck charms. Sentinel Roland. Read aloud the names of our targets. Sir, yes, sir. The targets are as follows. Count Ophonimal, M. Architect of the Royal Knights. However, he is quite busy, so it is permitted to leave his charm with City Guard Loxiard. Continue on, Iron Realm Captain Rongelot Andy Stout. Royal Knights Sabilliont. Royal Guard Lieutenant Filiolace. He is on field duty but can be reached through Royal Knight Makionagi. Temple Knight Starville. Out of the city? Then you are to leave it with Temple Knight Loyli. And lastly, Temple Knight Elnondi and Temple Knight Elius. 7 elders in total. You heard him, recruit. Deliver those charms on the double. These charms to be delivered to Lieutenant Filulace. I shall hold on to it until he returns from the battlefield. Oops. You wish me to hand this to Count Archiot? Very well. The captain of the young griffins must worry for his father's safety. There he is. Did John Griffin send you? Ah, I see. A gesture of support from one knightly order to another. The Temple Knights must strive to meet their high expectations. A charm, a charm from the young griffins? Splendid! I shall worry into battlefield with pride. Send my thanks to those thoughtful lads. To those thoughtful lads. A good luck charm from the John Griffins? I need nothing more than my sword arm to protect me from harm, and you can pass that on to those impudent young maggots. I suppose it was offered in good faith. I shall take it then. From the John Griffins? What a compassionate gesture. May Altana watch over their gentle hearts. Ah, what a pretty feather. And this is for Sir Darville, you say? He will be thrilled, I am sure. How fair is your mission? I shall stand fast until Captain XML arrives. Is everyone assembled? And what of the recruit? So you completed your mission. Very well. You have earned a right to attend our next council meeting. As much as I loathe this decision, a knight's word is his honor. And this is from Squire Altenia. I know not its use. Attention! The next War Council will take place here at the usual time. Dismissed. Cool. Deathstone. I gotta wait till the next Manadale day. Oh well. Gives me time to do something else. Let's get that quest out of the way. Oh shit, really? When did I get this? Cool. Ah, that's one mighty big bag you got there. We gobs don't like gridlocks as one bit. 55. How big does the guppy bag get anyways? Then it goes all the way to 75. I think I'll stick to 55. Basement sale, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I'm gonna start on with Dragoon a little bit, since I got my New weapon skill. I haven't tried the new weapon skill yet. Did I put it here? Where did I put it? Oh. And the mod locker. There it is. That I auto sorted. No, not the axe grip. I need the grip. Grip. I need. There we go. Might be able to get a different one. Save it. It's okay, I guess. Motherfucker. gonna drop me a seal. There it is. Now that I got that, calling it off.